Alright, this is King Bizarre once again. Excuse me. Felt kind of sick yesterday. Had explosive diarrhea. There's the graphics. Are you happy? Alright. This is part 2 of America is Dead. And this video, I'm going to talk about education in America. And again, I collected some actual facts from various sources online. Public education in America is, how should I say, laughable. We rank low. I think we rank below Finland and Turkey. Very depressing. Most high school students can't locate Libya on a map. They can't even tell you about Vietnam or World War II. None of that. It's I know because I've seen it firsthand. You know, I've asked kids between the ages of like 15 and 18, you know, what did you learn in school? You know, what are you learning? And I don't know. You don't know. Oh, that's great. Yeah. Enjoy flipping burgers. Teachers demand tenure even if they are incompetent, and let me tell you something, when I was in high school, I would say 9 out of 10 of the teachers were incompetent. Either they didn't know the subject or they just didn't care about teaching, which unfortunately that's common. I say you get tested every year in order to keep your position. You test kids, why not test teachers? I disagree with the No Child Left Behind policy. If you don't pass a course, you should repeat it. Now some schools plan to ban homemade lunches brought in by students. I read about this, I think it was three or 4 days ago, where I forgot where it was. But some schools are saying to the students, you can't bring in lunches that your parents made. Why not? It's healthier than the crap that they serve in school. You know, I remember the lunches. They were horrible. The healthiest thing on the tray was the milk. So, schools, stick to teaching. Forget about the lunches, okay? You can't even teach right. So, anyway. The government keeps cutting funding for schools. You might be asking why. Because they want a nation of uneducated fools. It makes it easier for them to control you. You are a puppet on strings. So, educate yourself. Don't depend on some institution to do it for you. Alright. These are the facts as I collected them. Colorado cut spending by $260 million. Florida raised tuition by 15% for a 2-year increase of 32%. In Minnesota, 9,400 students lost state financial aid. In Virginia, they cut $700 million from K-12 education. In Louisiana, they might lose $62 million, up to 73% of budget. In California, Governor Schwarzenegger called for $2.5 billion in cuts. Great job, Arnie. Detroit might be closing 63 schools by 2013. In New York, Governor Patterson wanted to cut $2.5 billion. In Maryland, the governor proposed cutting aid by $69 million. And you're thinking, how can this be? We're going to lose the country because, you know, the future generations aren't going to be educated. We're falling dead last real fast. And, you know, you look at these kids in other countries like Japan and China, it's like they surpass us in almost everything. It's intimidating. It's scary. And we just don't seem to care. Like what's going on in Wisconsin, you know, the teachers' unions, we want to keep the unions. How dare you tell us it? Well, at this point, it's not about what you want. It's about what the kids need. What's the solution to this problem? The unions keep crying, we don't want you to cut the benefits. Let's focus on the students. Why do we need to cut spending on education? Because we need the money to go to war and to keep people in jail. I know some people might be saying, oh, that's simplistic. That can't be true. Oh, it is true. We have become a nation of fanatics, and the only thing we know how to do is spend and go to war. Oh, that country insulted us? Let's bomb them! It didn't used to be that way. Things started to change after World War II. And even then, that was iffy. I'm not going to go into the politics of war, but we need, and I'm being sarcastic kind of when I say this, we need the money to go to war with every country out there that poses some kind of threat. Oh, you insulted us? Boom! You insulted? Boom! Let's kill everyone on the planet. Meanwhile, students in the schools, they're using books that might be 10 or 12 years old. School lunches, you're better off eating wet cardboard. Our country doesn't care about education anymore. We care about war. We care about spending money on stupid crap. The latest gadgets. It's become a really sad nation. You go into any typical public school in this country, and you sit in the classroom and you hear the teachers teach, and the kids, a lot of the students don't care, but a lot of the teachers don't care, and a lot of the parents don't care. It's a triangle. A triangle of apathy, I call it. So who's to blame? Which one? They're all to blame. All of them. But I think especially the parents. They should be the top. They should tell their kids, learning, getting an education is important. And it used to be that if you have a degree, it doesn't matter what field. Well, that was really important. It's not important anymore. If you have a degree in something, so what? Okay, you went to school and now you have a tuition that you owe, student loan that you owe. It might be $30,000 or more. And so, how does this degree really help you? It doesn't. It's a piece of paper. I could wipe my ass with this piece of paper and your degree. It doesn't mean anything anymore, because public education in America doesn't mean anything anymore. It's just kids going to school. What are they really learning? They're just learning they're regurgitating what they've been told. So, anyway, I could have a bowel movement on a piece of paper and hand it to someone. Well, that's equivalent to what a degree is now. So it doesn't matter. You could, you could go to college, but so long as you major in something that actually means something now, something that can make you money, if you become an accountant or a lawyer or something. But if you're going for journalism or interior design, something like that, all I say is good luck. You're gonna need it. Alright, part 3 is coming up, so stay tuned for that. Until next time, this is King Bizarre saying, we're screwed.